Hello, I'm Debbie Hayden. I'm the Director of Occupational Therapy here at Perry County Health System, and today I'm going to be talking about learning. Okay, so today we're going to talk about learning. We get a lot of referrals in our clinic with children who have learning difficulties. It's kind of been a national trend that children are struggling more with learning since COVID. A lot of things factor into that. It's important to know the reason learning is so significant. It is one of the biggest indicators for success in life. Learning is basically the acquisition of knowledge through study, through teaching, through experience. We know that research has showed us there are early predictors of how well someone's going to do, and it's language by age 3, reading by 3rd grade, and then high school graduation. All of those indicators will predict crime rates, socioeconomics, how successful someone will be in life, and what their health will be like in life. So learning is very significant. A lot of the referrals we get come from our local physicians or parents whose child is struggling with learning. As a therapist, we look at several things. First, we look at physiological things like sleep, diet, general health. All those things play into whether or not a child can attend and concentrate in class, whether they feel well enough to learn. Then we'll look at sensory. We have a lot of referrals on kids who have hypersensitivity to sounds. So sitting in a classroom with a lot of noise around them really upsets them, and they can't regulate that. So they have difficulty concentrating. We have kids who have difficulty with processing. Their brains aren't organized at a level where they can take in information, store it, and then retrieve it easily. So we look at visual and auditory memory and how well their brain is storing that information and bringing it back out. And that leads us to working memory. And working memory really is the workbench of the brain. It's where information is connected and reversed, and it's where you really are thinking through the information you've taken in. IQ used to be, early in my career, 20-something years ago, everybody thought IQ was everything. Well, we know now that IQ is just the potential. It's your working memory that is really your functional cognitive skills. So we work a lot on working memory here in the clinic. And then there are things just like general organization. Is the brain really organized enough to store information and retrieve it like a computer, or is it struggling to figure out where it put things and how to get it back out? Those kind of things. And then, of course, we're just looking at, in general, of what are those higher executive function skills? Can they concentrate? Can they problem solve? Can they attend? Do they have social skills? And once we evaluate a child, then we kind of know which of those pieces are not working for them, and that's when we tailor their plan to address those issues. Since language is the key first indicator for success in academics and in education, and therefore knowledge acquisition, it's important that you focus on that, especially in those primary years from birth, even prenatal to age 5 when they're going into kindergarten. You want to do things like put down the electronics, a lot of one-on-one conversation. The studies have shown language acquisition directly correlates with how many words and what kind of words a child hears during those years, the quality and the quantity of those words. The higher the vocabulary, the better the knowledge base you're building. And I always give this example. If a child only knows the word light for a light, and every time he sees a different source of light, all they know is light, they're very limited on what they can think. But if they know flashlight, chandelier, lamp, it gives them a whole different thought process that they go to based on those more descriptive words. You want to put in as many words. I always think of them as a little library, and you're shoving in as many words as you can to get them to hold on to, because that's going to build reading proficiency later on, which builds on academic success. We always tell parents, if you have any concerns, if the teachers had concerns, if the preschools had concerns, talk to your family physician or your pediatrician and see if you can get a referral or what their thought process is on it.